not prepared!
Welcome to another deck guide video, guys. Today I'm gonna give you a quick guide on Burn Shaman, which is arguably the strongest deck in the meta right now. Burn Shaman is definitely not a simple deck to pick up, and even I myself didn't feel comfortable enough playing it alone, so I actually got coached by one of my viewers a few days ago, live on stream. He finished top 50 with Burn Shaman mainly, so he definitely knows what he talked about. And we had some pretty smooth games and nice climb with it too, so hope you enjoy the games after the guide part. Now let's check that one out. This is the version we used, and it looks a little bit different than the ones you're used to seeing. We're cutting one Wind Chill for adding an extra versatility with Instructor Fireheart, which a lot of lists don't actually include. Fireheart can be a pretty good card for you because she can single-handedly save you from a lost game, but sometimes she can be extremely underwhelming as well, so keep that in mind. And in some cases you actually just tempo her out and it still feels pretty good because a free mana free discover a card is pretty decent by itself. We also have one Viper in here, so we can have better odds against Paladins, but this also slows down LTK Warlocks and Poison Rogues alike. Other than that, the deck is pretty much the same as everything you've seen before. Usually, what you try to do with this deck is postpone the game as long as you can until you can figure out an OTK potential from your hand. Tempo cards like Wildpaw Caverns can be game-breaking, and if you manage to coin this out early enough, it can single-handedly carry you the game, because it's just too much stats for the mana. Cards like Lightning Bolt should definitely be saved as much as you can, unless you really need to remove something, because this card really helps you fit in a lot of damage in the later turns. Serpent Shadow Portal is another card you might want to be saving, but it's usually not a bad tempo play as well. With Snowfall Guardian, you can definitely board lock your opponent a lot of the times, and that is why this deck is so good against wide aggro boards. And same goes for Brilliant Macaw, as long as you manage to remember if the Snowfall was actually your last battlecry played. Make sure not to get baited by playing something stupid like Sleetbreaker for the extra +1/+1 and then playing the Macaw, because the results are not gonna be to your liking. Speaking about the Sleetbreakers, those two also give you a couple of Wind Chills, which can be extremely good not only for the card draw, but you can also use those for the big targets so you can freeze them long enough until you can actually feel good about dropping a Snowfall Guardian. Multicasters also feel insanely good in this deck because you have a total of 3 different nature schools in this one, and you can also get a fire spell from Instructor Fireheart sometimes, so you can get those up to 4. Your only arcane spell is Primordial Studies, which is the reason why you want to be keeping it in your mulligan a lot of the time, and it also gives you some nice tempo spell damage minions too. Overdrafts you usually want in your later game, but in some cases it's not gonna be the worst thing in the world to tempo one out early, but make sure to save the last one for when you actually want to be OTKing. Spotting lethals with this deck is definitely not the easiest thing in the world, and you gotta be pretty good at math and being able to add the spell power and all of the different spells, which can get a little bit tricky, especially with Overdraft, which you gotta be counting spell power plus all of the overload you will be managing. And we also have Brukan in here, which is an excellent defensive as well as offensive card, because having 6 damage on your hero power can be the difference between winning the game and losing. Keep in mind that with Macaw, you do repeat the Brukan effect, but it's actually gonna be random, so you don't actually have control over what Brukan's gonna figure out. But it's probably gonna be pretty decent still. Frostbite is an excellent control spell, with which you can put a kink in your opponent's plan, especially with all of the spell-heavy decks out there. And also, a pretty cool strategy with Snowfall Guardian would be if the opponent plays a Trog against you, you might actually want to help them go wide with that Trog, so you can completely board lock them with the Snowfall Guardian, followed up with some Macaws, and that usually is enough to close out the game nice and early. Anyway, let's see the matchups with a similar deck, because this one just does not have the stats. Here's the mainstream one, which runs 1 extra Wind Chill and 1 less Fireheart. For the matchups, we even have enough stats to watch in Legend. So as you can see, Quest Fell Demon Hunter could be tricky, but it's definitely not a super hard matchup. Quest Hunter is gonna be hard because they usually are faster than you and you don't get to freeze their boards. LTK Warlock is also not that great, but the biggest hardest counter for you would be Control Warrior by no one's surprise. So if you're seeing too many of those, it's probably not gonna be that great for you. For the mulligan, this is what it looks like when going first. Sleetbreaker is your best 2-drop a lot of the times, Wildpaw Caverns is always gonna be a keep as well, but make sure to keep only 1. And also Lightning Bloom into Wildpaw Caverns is just game winning a lot of the times. Depending on the matchup, Landslide can be great, Multicaster is usually a great keep as well. Novice Zapper, I don't think you actually keep him early, unless you're against something like a Druid, because tempoing out a Zapper is usually not a great play for you. But in certain cases where you want to combo it for a Landslide for instance, there might be an exception, but I can't give you an exact example for that right now. Primordial Studies is always gonna be a keep as well, just because it's so good for your multicaster, and it's your only arcane spell like I said. Wind Chill can also be pretty decent, but the rest are probably not that amazing. Aside from Serpent Shadow Portal, it can actually be pretty decent. Even Snowfall Guardian might make some sense in some matchups, but again, since you're going first, it's probably not gonna be that great in most cases. When on the coin, however, it's probably a lot more keepable because you get to coin it out if you need to. But the stats don't really support that, so keep that with a grain of salt. Wildpaw Cavern's Lightning Bloom is still MVP, and you can actually do this on turn 1 with the coin. Overdraft, I'm not sure I would be keeping this early honestly, but Landslide is still pretty good, Sleet Breaker as well, and Multicaster too. Serpent Shower Portal is also acceptable, and Primordial Studies I would still be keeping. All in all, the deck is pretty cheap, and without Fireheart it's even cheaper, so keep that in mind. The only legendary here is Brucon, which I do feel is pretty good, and it's a safe craft too, so you can go for that. So yeah, if you're looking for a great deck to climb with and you're up for the challenge of actually learning how to play it properly, this would be a pretty good list for you to pick up. Hope you enjoyed the games and hope you enjoyed the guide. If you did, a like and subscribe would be awesome. Don't forget you can also hire me for some Hearthstone coaching. Just check out the links in my video description. Now let's check out the games. Enjoy. Okay, I feel like this is a full dump, isn't it? Like Landslide could be good if we knew he was Shadow, but since we don't...
Yeah, I think it's always Shadow though.
Is it?
I think you keep the Landslide, yeah.
Okay, well, we did see Miracle today, haven't seen Shadow, so there's that, but I guess against
There's
Miracle it
definitely
pops
more
off Divine
people
Shields and
playing.
shit.
There's definitely more people playing Shadow.
Perhaps. Kept the far left, could be Questicle. It is Miracle or Shadow, that's kind of what we said. Okay, well, we gambled and won. I guess we just chill here, right? What are the situations where Nova Zapper on turn 1 is actually good? Like, against the Druid, I'd assume it would be good.
Yeah, you only really do it against the Druid. Like
Nailed
if you
it.
have Zapper into Studies or Zapper into Coin, the 2-drop. But otherwise you don't really do it.
Okay. Oh, something else I was doing a lot was turn 1 maybe we do Arcane Primordial Studies, turn 2 Lightning Bloom into Multicaster. Is that the dumbest thing in the world?
Yeah.
Okay, we definitely don't want him to card draw, but we also are passionate about fucking up a big board. Is this just a hero power?
Yeah. You can just let him.
We also have Snowfall Guardian potential with the Bloom, so technically we could do that on turn 4. But for
Yeah,
now,
it
I guess
looks
Hero
like-
Power still works in both ways.
Yeah, it looks like we go Bloom Guardian into Zapper Landslide.
Oh no. That put a kink in our plan.
The plan was just to totem anyways.
Oh really? Is that what we wanted to do?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, if you played a couple of minions, I think it would have been okay Zapper Landslide, but... looks fine, sure. Okay, problem is we...
This doesn't really have burst from offboard, so...
Doesn't
just,
really have what?
4 damage. Burst from offboard is just the 4 damage thing. So if you freeze him, it's not that bad to take the damage in the early game.
Yeah, I guess. We still don't have the perma-freeze chain though. Okay, this is starting to look sexual. Oh no. Anyway. So, which one are we passionate about? The freeze? Maybe it is freeze this turn and landslide next turn.
Could bloom the freeze here, but then we lose to another neophyte.
He didn't keep anything though. And we're not
Yeah.
killing it, so no raise that. So the odds of that happening is like 20.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. You can also tap deck.
I mean, we can top deck the
Call in
bird,
that
so...
case. Yeah.
The burb. The burb is the word. Okay, that's a large boy. Damn, boy. Okay. So far, so God. Oh, shit. Well, joke's on you, we're into that shit. We won't be able to attack with it, right?
No, you won't, but...
Okay, so Zapper Landslide.
Yeah, for sure.
Welcome back, honey. Well, Brucon's definitely gonna feel nice if it comes down to that. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay, so he doesn't care about the tenor. Maybe he just can't deal with it. Yeah, he wanted to do that thing. Okay, we get the Frostbite, his shit. We could also unlock our crystals. It's only one though, so probably no. So far... Oh, there's the guy. Go face and hero power, do it again?
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, how many schools have we got so far? We have nature. Easy.
Yeah, only nature.
Yeah, it was only nature. Well, that was good. Okay. Oh, 6-6. Let me change the title to Getting Coached. How long have you been playing Hearthstone, brother?
I think like Karazhan.
Karazhan. I think that's exactly when I started as well. I think that was the featured set when I started. After Karazhan did...
Oh no, it wasn't Karazhan, it was League of Explorers. So even before that.
So that was even before that, yeah. I started October 5 years ago, I feel. Okay, against the Doodoo Hunter, I've seen a lot of token demon hunters or some shit like that, but...
Really?
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, even today I saw one, last stream I saw one. It should be quests FLDH, in all honesty, though. Is this a full dump?
Yeah, I've never seen anything but quest.
Yeah, well, you haven't been where I have, brother. You have not seen the things I've seen. The horror. It was some fucked up shit, dude. And they high rolled the shit out of me, too. He kept the far left, so he should be questical. Trading.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the second spell school we will be able to play. It's gonna be a while till we can freeze something of his own. Maybe we're gonna do a turn-free hero power, freeze our own shit. Shocked.
Not hero powering 1/1.
Is that the consensus on the play with this deck?
Yeah, like with almost every hand you do it. You just hero power in 1 and 2 and then...
Yeah, I mean, you get extra Kurtrus bullshit. Okay,
Yeah.
so studies and pass most probably.
Yeah.
Steward is interesting, but it's Talnos always, right? Or actually, the
It's
Phoenix could be set
or
up
the
nicely.
Glide. Yeah.
But if we play Phoenix, that's just begging to get Glide.
Yeah, but it's at least one card you keep after the Glide. If you have it on the board.
So, that or Talnos.
For sure the Phoenix.
Okay. I'm not sure it's for sure, but sure. Pass, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, when you play the Phoenix, they're basically setting up for 2 turns to make the Glide on the turn where the Phoenix procs. That's the part I'm worried about.
It might be the lifesteal one.
Perhaps. Okay, we got this man. Hero power and to freeze our own shit.
Just portal him.
Portal.
Yeah, then next turn you can...
Yeah, next turn he's gonna want
and
to
then-
complete his next step, so he's not gonna be worrying with this shit. Yeah, no trim, but we're talking about the future. This is not the hand that's getting glided, and we're also not playing the Phoenix now. We're playing Phoenix on turn 6-ish, like when we're expecting to pop off 2 turns later. We're looking into the future. Okay, this could be interesting-ish. Yeah, it's garbage. I'm getting this shit the second time today. I got it with the Quest Rogue. Was it today? Maybe it was yesterday.
Well, in this matchup, you don't really play the Phoenix for the lethal setup, because in that case, you do get glided. You just tempo it out, so you have something that sticks after the glide.
Okay, okay, I get it, I get it. Oh my god, this chirp, the way you wrote that gave me chills, brother. Like, seriously. Is Papa John still playing?
Pleasure doing business.
Not sure he's still streaming. I was following him when he was, but it's been a while. Wait, is this guy Brute?
It's Kazakhstan.
Is it? Isn't it Brute?
I don't think they...
I mean, we saw Brute on GM.
Usually they don't even run the brutes, just the 1-3 and the armor vendor, and they only really have Kazakhstan as a win condition.
Not even the Lion's weapon?
No.
So they're running this just to get the chance to get faster quest progression, is that it?
Yeah.
Fascinating behavior. Do we wind chill?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting to know. So we have free spells in the multicaster, but as soon as we do that shit, Glide is on the way.
Yeah, just play the Phoenix here.
Perhaps. Yeah, could be Brood indeed. Is Kazakhstan DH actually good?
There's one guy in top 50
There's
that
the glides.
only plays that.
Doesn't glide us. Have you noticed that every time you glide, a lot of the times you get a second glide outcasted? Played this deck for quite a few games and I've noticed that shit happening way too much. With me and
you or
against me.
for you? Both.
What'd you say?
If it happens for you or against you.
It happens in both cases a lot. I'm not biased by it, is what I'm trying to say. It happens in both cases. Well, this would be a great way to check that shit out. I mean, we are setting up into some good shit. If we have multicaster, Nestor, and Chicken into this shit, would be interesting. I mean, it's probably never OTK though.
Yeah.
Do we still go for it though? He has a completely random hand right now, so he's pretty fucked.
Yeah, I don't think you can play around Glide.
Kazakhstan does not run the Spirit Jailers, by the way.
Not prepared.
At least it doesn't seem like they do.
Sometimes they do. Like the one guy I play against a lot, he does.
Perhaps. Thank you for the follow, Zairi. So, what's the play?
Just multicaster here.
What else? Think he's gonna glide
Frostbite
us.
is minion. Yeah, just waste the landslide.
Okay, that's not bad. I think he has a glide. He can't actually play it right now. Well, actually, it's discounted. It's gonna be 5 mana for him right now.
Might get a nice fire heart with the...
Ah, shit. Okay. We could also repeat the battle cry with Macaw.
Yeah, just go for the fire heart here.
It's not Macaw. Okay.
No. Macaw, you just fill your hand and then get it. Wow.
Molten Blast gives us a fire spell.
Yeah, sure.
Opportunity draws us some good stuff. Are we gonna bloom
Yeah.
into that though? I mean, it could actually give us bloom
Yeah,
into
yeah.
bloom.
Bloom it.
Win chill.
Wind chill.
Chill a
Then
1-1.
just throw the fireball. Yeah, sure.
Okay, decent stuff. Another investment.
Opportunity.
Okay. There's the glide. At 5 mana, but not outcasted.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe.
he completes his quest, cool. If he doesn't kill the chicken, he's kinda screwed.
Maybe the frostbite prevented him from outcasting that. Yeah,
Okay, I think we can go for it.
it's probably dead. Yeah, 12.
We have 7 on board.
Yeah.
Could go Primordial
the-
Studies.
Opportunity if you draw a spell. Is that?
That's not a spell. Tradable the Viper.
Yes.
Frack. Okay. Primordial again?
Nah, just lightning bolt phase and waste the landslide.
Hands-on experience.
Chat is blowing up. You can replace Serena and Jacques with Cult Neophytes, for instance. I think the deck did not have those. Those would be insanely good in the deck, honestly.
Pleasure doing business.
Well, it is interesting. I somewhat enjoy it still. GG. Got him good. Well, he was running philosophy, so apparently it was a brute. 400! Nice. Did not expect climbing this high today. I'm not a shaman.
Was it like 5 in a row? Oh, you have the Doom Cavern.
Well, it was a rogue.
Oh yeah, that was one rogue.
Ooh, this hand is good. Frostbite. Is it actually a keep? Feels like it can be.
You can't really play it till turn 4, so I don't think you keep it.
True.
Better to get like a 1-drop or something.
Yeah, I guess. Goddess. Maybe he's a quest, he kept the far left. Let's fuck around and find out, chat. Ooh, damn son. This might end fast. Would be great if he doesn't have... Oh, what the fuck? Cameras on 1. Interesting. 2 can play at that game. She identifies as a hierarchy. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Let's see if he trades.
Okay. Just tradable, right?
No, you keep the overdrive.
So just go face. Are you sure we keep it though? Aren't we looking hard for a zapper so we can landslide this shit?
Yeah, the overdraft is pretty good though, but yeah.
Yeah, it is, but it feels
the
early
damage.
for it.
Yeah,
So, trade it.
yeah, trade it.
I can make a forceful argument. And go face. Next turn we might Bloom Guardian, but that feels mediocre. Maybe if he does something stupid like go wide on us. Okay. I mean, that's as wide as we can hope for. He draws 2 cards, so maybe he has a Bloom in there. He's running the suboptimal version. Could be a landslide. Starts trading though, that's weird. I mean, he basically froze himself here.
Yeah. Can just portal the 2/3.
Portal 2/3, you sure?
Yeah. Then go face.
Don't we ever try to rush him down in the face area though? Feel like last game we kinda dropped the ball being short with 1 damage.
Yeah, but you have no other damage in hand. You can't really rush him here.
Yeah.
Gotta survive to Rukan or if you draw another freeze.
Perhaps. That's a card. Face.
Yeah. So if he takes the trade, you can
Yeah,
just
we're
land
playing a
that.
game of chicken and he's losing so far. It's a dirigible? I don't even know what diriging is. Some of these flavor texts can be so stupid. Okay. Snowfall Guardian's little sister. I think he should have frozen the Divine Shield because I can actually trade the 3/4 without getting frozen that way. But maybe he has landslide for it or something.
Is he even overloaded though?
That can change real fast. Okay, we are overloaded though, so is that what we do? Landslide and Divine Shield trades?
I think you trade the overdraft here first. You really need some card draw.
Okay, that's cute. It's not card draw though.
Yeah, landslide.
And Divine Shield kills him.
Oh, just go face.
You sure?
Yeah, you can Doom Khan next turn if he does something.
Okay.
3/2 doesn't.
Perhaps. He is gonna freeze another one though.
Well, if he trades here, it's just you miss 3 damage next turn, but you got 3 damage in already.
Yeah. Think about all the health we're gonna lose. It's kind of good that we're not on 3 damage breakpoint for him. He has to waste spell power to get me frostbitten. Getting into the Brucon scenario fast would be nice, like free healing, free damage. Feel like he's setting up for some Snowfall BS. That's not great for him. Is it a Bloomcon?
Yeah, I think it is.
What are we going for? 6 damage, 6 healing?
Yes.
Is there a common practice how you pick the hero powers here? Not really, because the third hero power we don't get to click it, and it can change into anything after that, basically.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It would matter if we had the mana for a hero power this turn.
But
Because we
also-
could get a second fire invocation if we want that.
No, you can't get the second one.
Yeah, you
on the
can.
same turn.
I think
No, you
you
can't
can
get it
as
on
long
the
as
same
you
turn.
cycle it first of that and now the other thing.
No, you can't get it the one that you picked.
Okay.
You always get one of the two other ones. And then next turn you can get one that you picked again.
Okay. Makes sense, I guess. I always thought you can actually get 6 damage twice in a turn if you had the mana to play it.
No.
It was a
always
clickable
have-
hero power.
No. You always have a 1 in 3 chance to get the 6 damage again on the turn.
Could have sworn I've seen that shit happen though. Getting the same hero power after you chose it once. Okay. It's not enough damage, but do we ever lightning bolt overdraft snowfall?
You don't have the mana for that.
We go down to 4. Yeah, we have to just overdraft here if we want a guardian.
Yeah, just go for that.
Face, right?
Yeah. You can any damage. I mean, the 2 damage doesn't really help you, but it can't help.
What?
Go play this Snowfall. I mean, the 2 damage from the overdraft doesn't really change any of the breakdowns. If you get the 6 damage hero power, you still at 12
There
already.
you go. GG. Can't even coin Brewcom. So, as long as we're not dead, which we never are with Lightning Bloom, the only thing he can do right now would be, I don't even know, Fireheart into some outlandish shit like Fireheart into Guidance into Bloom and some... Like, he has to freeze the board, he has to go above.
Yeah, Fireheart is
Free
always
healing.
technically lethal if you have 1 mana with it. You can just get infinite guidances and...
For sure, for sure. It's in the Bible. Okay. Come on, goddess. Where's your god now? You ready for that, brother? Easy. That went well. Okay. 343. Wow, climbing only 20 per pop now. You sound like a very chill person. Like you're explaining stuff so calmly. Mikkel here sounds familiar. I mean, these all make some sense, but at these ranks I'm not expecting Beast Druid. Is multicaster a keep in this case? I don't think so. We don't even have schools, so...
Yeah, usually it is, but not with the cavern.
So we only keep caverns, that's all, right?
Yeah.
Turn 1 Shrug, GG. Okay, that's acceptable. Ooh. Do we ever Zapper now?
Yeah, go Zap.
But the second turn, it's not gonna be a second Zapper, right? It's just gonna be Primordial.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, bro. For fuck's sake. Oh, man. There's that multicaster. Fucking hell, dude. He kept the other 2 cards as well, like, imagine.
Yeah.
Jesus. That was pretty sexual indeed. Is it ever Talnos for card draw?
Yeah, you need the card draw.
But just chill now.
Yes.
Fucking hell. Every time we keep a cavern, the opponent just has the Giga Nuts. That's what you kept? I mean, I think you still keep it as Kazakhstan. You don't keep it as Beast though. If the last card is fucking guff, I don't even know, bro. Amazing, 2 caverns. Not better than 1. So Talnos hero power.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't have guff.
Sure. Yeah, Guff's little sister. Okay, it's still caverns. And next turn we might bolt multicaster maybe. We haven't cast nature, right?
No, we only arcane so far.
Kazakhstan, do it. What? Doesn't have Kazakhstan on curve? What is this even? What is this even? Turn 4, by the way. Oh my god. So... Bolted and multicaster, is that it? We don't even kill it.
Just
bolt his
bolt
face.
the face. Yeah.
Okay, and his bloom could be sexual. We are overloaded next turn though. Well, we just chill, right?
Yeah.
And there's the Kazakhstan. Turn 5. Turn fucking 5.
Yeah.
Plays Kazakhstan with 8 mana.
If they bloom it out on 5, it's actually fine, but if they
Yeah.
actually have the mana...
Playing it fucking naturally. That ain't no joke. That ain't no joke. If he goes face, that tells us a lot. He always goes face, what else would he do? Okay, well, he bloomed it. That feels weird. Why would you bloom? What kind of fucked up treasures do you have if you bloom like that? Feels like he's a pussy.
Yeah, that's another multicaster.
Okay.
We have the priest. Yeah, go trade and frostbite first.
What?
Trade and taunt, then frostbite it and let it come.
Macaw.
Yeah. So you get 3 draws.
None of the good ones, I feel. I mean, they are okay, but can't freeze this shit. Well, we just go face, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What are we doing next turn? We could brew Khan.
Yeah, it depends. If you play as minions, with Snowfall.
Yeah, if he has...
Otherwise,
he
just
is
Khan.
gonna have 8 mana next turn, so he could go Anoyo, but that would be dumb.
He can't, he's got the frostbite.
True, true. So he's at 8 mana, but plus 2 on spells, so that's good.
Yeah, he
Might
might
actually
have the
skip.
knife.
The knife would be pretty shitty. Getting 16 damage like that. Okay.
That's good for us.
Ish.
But it's
Unless
very
he just fucks us.
No, just go
Arcane
bloody
into Snowfall.
first. Yeah. Talnos. Then just face first.
True. Don't want to get frozen. Don't want to get killed while frozen. Well, he's at 19 with Lightning Bloom and 2 spell powers. What top deck allows us to do shit? Not much. Fucking hell. Nice overdraft.
Yeah, just go in here.
Hero
Just
power
go- you just
blue.
lose.
Hero power guardian again.
No go. Zapper. Talnos, Portal, Bloom, Guardian.
I'm not fully aware of what we're doing here, so... What else?
Oh, you don't. Wait. It's fine. Just play the Guardian.
Soon.
If you have
Okay.
the book, you just lose.
Well, at the
anyway.
mercy of the top deck, basically. If it's a banana split, that's useless.
Yeah.
If it's a vampire, it would be shit. Not really. So just pass.
Yeah.
Don't you dare, bitch. That's fine.
Okay. Still don't have lethal though.
This might be. So, Sleep Breaker for card draw.
Yeah.
Is it ever Brucon?
Nah, you don't survive with Bukan.
Another Bolt.
Not enough though.
15 with Bloom. Frack.
You have to clear.
So 3-4
Trade
freezes
the
a 10.
freeze into the 10, yeah. And then Noka and the 1-1 into the 10-10.
Go face with 11 and landslide.
Yeah. No, do the damage spells first. While you have the spell damage. So Portal. Then Bloom. Yeah. Don't do the
Yep.
overdrive first, you lose the landslide
Rough.
effect.
Fade a Bolt. Wait, what the fuck? Why did this survive?
It killed your spell damage on the first. So
Oh, fucking. Okay, that's good. Well, we win. Exact with Brucon, GG. That was a close one.
yeah, he had the complete nut early game.
Indeed.
But he didn't get the good
Yeah, some fucked up
treasures.
nutty shit.
I can see
Not even close, brother.
you
That was good
are
stuff.
not prepared.
2 dice, 911. Thank you for the
I'm
follow, 2 dice.
blind.
2 followers away from 100 follows for the month, but I guess that's gonna be for another day. Thanks a lot, man. This was a blast. Would love to do this again if you up for it. Felt
Sure,
pretty
it
good.
was great.
Good stuff. It's definitely a lot easier to get into new decks and higher ranks like this when you're actually talking to somebody, you know? Feels a lot more intimidating doing this shit in higher ranks.
You
but-
lose a lot of ranks when you try to figure it out for
yeah,
yourself.
and after that you just feel like fucking garbage, but that's how Hearthstone goes.